This is an article from the Washington Post, July 1st, 1990, by Neil Henry. President Kenneth Kaunda, hours after Zambian security forces squashed a feeble pre-dawn attempt against his government, today angrily reaffirmed his commitment to stiff price increases for food and other commodities, despite bloody rioting and street protests that have posed the most serious challenge to his 26-year rule. Speaking to a crowd in Dola, center of the nation's northern copper belt, Kaunda insisted that the new prices were final and lashed out at the alleged coup plotters who held the studios of Zambia State Radio in Lusaka for about 4 hours this morning before government troops moved in and reclaimed the station. Coups do not help anything but beget other coups, said Kaunda, noted for his philosophy of nonviolence. We have serious economic problems, but we will solve them. Those who rise by the sword will perish by the sword. He then recited the 23rd Psalm. The government had announced that an army officer identified as Lieutenant Mwamba Luchembe and at least 2 other soldiers had been arrested in connection with the coup attempt, which began with the takeover of Radio Zambia at 3:30 a.m. For several hours after that, a voice on the radio reported that the government had been taken over by the military. Kaunda's security forces surrounded the radio station complex in tanks and armored personnel carriers. The attempt ended with the lieutenant's arrest at 7 a.m. No one was injured, either in the takeover of the station or the arrest of the soldier. But there were unconfirmed reports of gunfire today near Kaunda's official residence, State House. Kaunda was in Dola at the time of the coup attempt. Soldiers guarding State House fired on nearby civilians, prematurely celebrating the reported coup. The Associated Press reported, citing witnesses' accounts. It is said that Western diplomats saw the bodies of 3 people in civilian clothes killed by gunshots. Tonight, with a 6 p.m. curfew in effect, the streets of Lusaka were calm and nearly deserted, save for straggling motorists. While there appeared to be no immediate evidence to contradict Kaunda's claim today that the coup effort was the work of one misguided soldier, with the help of maybe 1 or 2 colleagues, the event triggered renewed demonstrations and heightened tension in a capital already gripped by crisis.